So the doctor said, if this is my thermometer, where's my pen?
What's up, all you sexy motherfuckers out there? Welcome to another episode of Cherry Poppin'. This is going to be episode number 3. And today my guests are...
Fred.
Wilma.
Fred and Wilma. Really? Really? That's where we're going? I mean, we're totally anonymous here on Everyday Random Shit, but really? Fred and Wilma?
Yep.
I'm going to fucking hit you guys. All right. Now, we haven't been on for a while for Cherry Poppin'. So, for all of you guys who are new, or all of you guys who just happen to stumble on this podcast, basically what we do is we get couples and we have them tell about the first time they actually had sex. Now, I know you hear the words cherry pop and you're like, it's actually the time you lose your virginity. Well, how many of you out there actually still talk to the person you fucking busted your cherry with? Fred, do you remember the person? Do you still talk to the person you lost your cherry with? Do you remember his name?
Yeah, we chat occasionally.
Do you really?
Online. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit online. Just talking back and forth, send messages.
Holy shit. You're like one of the few that I know still talk to the people that lost their virginity. See, me, as far as me, I don't think the hooker had a telephone. Maybe she had email. Didn't bother to check. But what about you, Wilma? Do you still talk to the person that you lost your virginity to?
Nope.
At all?
No.
When was the last time you talked to him or her?
15 years ago?
15 fucking years. All right. Well, again, I'm sorry we haven't been around for so long. I'm just going to take a quick sip of my beer. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Well, I'm sorry we haven't been doing some episodes lately. This is what I do every single time my friends have a fucking game night, or we just chill and watch a game, or a barbecue, or there's an orgy or whatever the fuck. I take all my equipment, and next thing you know, we get fucking hammered like a motherfucker. And I try to record something, and it all comes out fucked up, or I forget I have the fucking my equipment with me, and yeah, it all goes to shit. Anyway, so we're finally fucking doing it once again. We're trying to get back on the ball with Fred and Wilma, cherry popping, talking about the first time they had sex. Now, before we get to that, we're gonna tease you a little bit. We're gonna do some oral foreplay, if you will. So before we get into the naughty stuff, Fred's trying to go down on Wilma right now.
You said oral foreplay. You say it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, what? Kiss my ass, motherfucker.
Afterwards.
All right, there you go. Okay, before we get in, we're going to do some oral fucking foreplay here. We're going to talk about the first time these two met. Now, these guys are real good friends of mine, so I know about their first time, which the story kind of fucking sucks because they're fucking hammered and they don't remember shit. So let's see if we can coax some memories out of them. But before we do that, let's go and talk about the first time they met. So you guys are married. So how long have you guys been married?
8 years.
How long?
8 years.
Almost 9.
Almost 9.
Almost 9.
Almost 9 years. Okay.
Going on eternity.
Obviously, Fred does not like to have sex. So he's not going to have any sex tonight. Yeah, so 8-9 years. Holy shit. That is a long time. Are you guys ready to trade in for a newer model?
After that comment, yes.
No.
Oh, now he's trying to win some brownie points. What a dick. All right. Now, let's talk about the first time you guys met. Where was it?
At a bar.
Which bar?
Irish bar.
An Irish bar. You don't remember the name?
It was...
Okay, so it was an Irish bar. All right. Where was it at?
It was in Green Bay.
Green Bay. So you guys are Wisconsinites, right?
Yes.
Or Wisconsinites. Wisconsinites. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a proper term.
Yeah. Cheeseheads.
Cheese all over the fucking head. A lot of girls don't like that, but still. Okay, so
Guys who didn't like cheese on the head.
tell me about the first time you met Wilma.
Well, we were at a bar on St. Patty's Day in Wisconsin. My grandfather had just passed away, so my family was getting together, and they were staying at the hotel that was attached to this bar. And what better way to celebrate St. Patty's Day than getting plastered with your cousins and not having to drive home? So we went to that bar. There was a lot of people. It was absolutely crammed. My cousin and my sister were about 6 shots into Jameson when my now husband walked in the door in his army jacket and tallness and high and tight and everything, and looking all good and shit.
Wait, you had an army jacket? Are you allowed to take your army shit into a pub while you're drinking?
It was an army jacket that had patches on it. It wasn't like an actual BDU or anything.
Oh, okay.
It was a bomber jacket. So like the one where you turn like the inside of it is the bright blaze orange, and then the outside was black. So like if you go down and you're stranded somewhere, you're trapped, whatever, you can turn the jacket inside out so it's bright orange. So when the rescue group comes to try to find you, they can see it very easily. So that was what the bombers had. That's why it's called bomber jacket.
Didn't I see a movie about this, and they sing a song to a chick in a bar or something like that, and then next thing you know, one of the friends dies in an airplane, and
Goose.
yeah. Didn't I see were you in the Air Force?
Chair Force? No. Army.
Oh, you're gonna piss off a lot of fucking people out there. Just letting you know, guys. Fred said that, not me. Everyday random shit loves every single branch of our Navy, or our military. Excuse me, our Navy, our Air Force, our Army, Marines. All you guys are the shit. Fred is a dick. So, anyways, okay. So you came in looking all fucking 80s style, danger zone type of shit. Okay, tell me more. Oh, by the way, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done this, guys. So every episode of Cherry Poppin', what we like to do is it's a podcast. You're not going to fucking see any of these fuckers. But at the very end, I'm going to ask, most of the time, it's just the female. So I asked the female. I'm going to ask you, Wilma. The guys want to see who's talking, who's giving the descriptive stories and stuff. And they don't want to see the fucking guy. I mean, I can put fucking Fred out there and show. I can show pictures of your ass or whatever. But look, let's face it, most of my audience are going to be guys, all right? They're going to be just like me, overweight geeks, which are the fucking creme de la creme of all people. So we're going to fucking ask Wilma. Wilma, at the very end, don't answer yet. At the very end, for those of you guys who can't see what I see, Wilma is very well endowed. Not a dick, but she's got some fucking big old balls on her chest. So we're going to ask you at the very end, so the guys can see, is it cool that we take a picture of some cleavage or whatever you want to show us, just so the guys can get a little mental picture of, who they're hearing. Okay, don't answer yet. Okay, going on with the story. Okay, so you're in a bar with your sister-in-law?
My sister.
Your sister. Okay, your sister. Oh, obviously not your sister-in-law. Okay, with your sister, Top Gun walks into the bar, and then what?
So my sister and my cousin are 6 shots deep in Jameson, and they keep telling me, "Oh, you should go talk to him. You should go talk to him." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I'll just buy him a beer." It was very crowded. I didn't want to work through that goddamn crowd because there's a lot of drunk people. So I asked the bartender if she would ask him if he wanted a shot, and so she went over there. She asked him, and she came back. She said, no, he declined. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. This dude declined alcohol from a hot chick on St. Patty's Day, wearing his bomber, a scarf, some fucking aviator sunglasses. Are you fucking kidding me? He said no?
That's the same thing my sister said after she dropped her happy ass through the bar, grabbed him, and brought him over.
Okay, so you said no to some fucking free alcohol from a hot chick while your fucking 19 throw it away outfit, and you said no on St. Patty's Day? Okay, please explain to this.
No,
explain us.
I believe the exact words my sister said when she walked up to him, her 5'1" self and his 6'2" self, after she had to jump to tap him on the shoulder. Excuse me, did you just deny alcohol from a hot fucking chick? And his answer was,
I'm just not doing shots tonight.
Okay, let me get this straight. It was St. Patty's Day, right?
Yes.
You're from Green Bay, right?
Yes.
And, okay, don't judge me, guys, all right? I'm a Cowboys fan. The Cowboys just lost to the Green Bay Packers right now in the play. You both shut your fucking faces, all right? This doesn't involve you, not yet. When I point to you, then you fucking answer. So these guys bleed green. So you're a Fudge Packer fan, right?
Green Bay Packers.
Okay. So St. Patty's Day, green. Fucking St. Patrick drove the snakes away from fucking Ireland, and you get offered a shot. What was it? Do you remember?
just whatever shot he...
Like, it fucking matters, right? It's fucking alcohol. And you said no.
Do I get to tell my side of the story when how it started? Or?
No!
Why not? There's always sides to every story.
Because your wife's cleavage is to me otherwise, so you can go fuck yourself. Okay, fine. Tell me your story. Tell everybody your story. Why you went into a bar looking for someone who lost love and and bartender comes up to you and say, hey, that hot chick over there with big ass tits bought you a shot, and you're like, oh no, I'll fucking snobby too. Oh no, I'm not taking alcohol at this moment. Tell us your story.
He said, I don't do hard liquor, but I'll have a beer. And she said, fine. She'll buy you a fucking beer. Grabbed him by the shirt and drug his ass over.
All right, so I had just recently gotten back from deployment. My buddy drugged me out to the bar with his girlfriend. 'Cause I really wasn't going to go originally, but they drugged me out there and convinced me. Wearing my jacket. It was kind of cold. Kind of hoping I was going to pick up a girl, you know, with the whole patches thing and high and tight.
What? So you wanted to pick up a chick with that outfit?
Yeah, it kind of works up there.
Aviators and all.
Not
He didn't
aviators.
sing me love and feeling, though.
There were no, I'm not a freaking pilot. I'm a grunt. Infantry. Women love the blue cord. All right? All you grunts listening, you're going to understand.
Okay, so he likes to grunt. Okay, go ahead.
You son. Okay, anyways. So I was come walking in. Off to my right, there's karaoke going on, and I happen to glance over, and I'm like, damn, there's this hot brunette, man. She's looking kind of exotic. Oh, jeez. Love to meet her or something like that. But walked back around to the bar and was hanging with my buddy, and we're just drinking. All of a sudden, the bartender comes over and is like, you know, this lady down at the end, you know, she'd like to buy you a shot. I'm like, you know, tell her thank you. I'm just not doing shots tonight because I was already just not feeling all that great from prior nights, so just doing beer. All of a sudden, you know, like she was saying, her sister comes storming over. And all of a sudden I feel a poke on my back, and I immediately look behind me, and then I have to look down, and I'm like, holy crap. And she's like, what do you mean you're not going to take this shot from this hot chick at the end? I'm like, I'm just not doing shots tonight. And she's like, oh, so you'll drink beer or something like that? Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not doing shots tonight. Oh, okay. Goes storming back over to her sister, tells her, and the bartender come over and buys me a beer. So, and I was already kind of intimidated, realizing that it was the exotic-looking chick that was singing karaoke. And I'm like, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap.
Okay, wait. You keep saying exotic. Was she on a fucking zebra or something? What man?
You thought I looked Egyptian.
Egyptian.
She looked like something with like the eyes. I don't know if it was the makeup with like the spotlights from like the karaoke thing hitting the stage, and it was kind of dark, and like it was back when you could still kind of smoke in the bar, so it was like a little smoke swirl. I don't know.
Did she have a sphinx hanging around with her, or what the fuck?
It was just the eyes or something. I don't know. I wasn't really all that confident with girls at the time, so all of a sudden I see her, I'm just like, holy crap, you know, and I'm like, hey, I need to say hi. Then all of a sudden I see her at the end of the bar, I'm like, holy crap, even more.
So when you walked in and you already had eyes on this chick, right?
Yes, I did.
I had eyes on him when he walked in, too.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
It is so barf, it's not even funny.
Yeah, well, we don't do cute here in everyday random shit, so let's move on to the next story.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
one of
wait,
those,
I have-
barf moments.
This story gets way more barf.
Anyways, let's finish here before I look like the complete ass. Anyways,
All right, wait, before we go on, Wilma, do you have a picture of him in this fucking bomber jacket outfit?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there
I
was.
have the jacket at home.
Okay, well, then I'll just put up a picture of Top Gun later on so everybody can get a visual. All right, I'm sorry. Fred, continue.
Anywho, so I was given the beer by the bartender, and my buddy was there, and I'm like, shoot, dude, I need to get over there quick. And he's like, yeah, you probably should get over there quick. And I was just kind of like, kind of hesitant. So I'm like, all right, screw it. Took a sip of the beer, turned to go over there, and I almost tripped because there was her sister again, looking right at me. Are you getting over here? You see me turning. I've got the beer in my hand, away from the bar. I'm already making forward progress that way. Well, good. Come on then. Yes, ma'am.
So your sister was trying to get you laid.
Yeah, or something.
That's a great fucking wingman. And kind of creepy at the same time.
For real, right?
Okay, so the 5'1" sister goes to talk shit to you. How tall are you?
About 6'1", 6'2".
Okay, 6'1", 6'2". The little short fucking. You get a tug on your pant leg and say, "Hey, fucker." Okay, and you start making your way over there, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wilma, then what happened? Did you see him coming towards you?
Oh yeah, my sister decided that he was taking too goddamn fucking long. Her words, not mine. And she was gonna go fucking get him. And she did. I was also, a friend of mine came out that night. He is 6'4", and literally I can back up into his chest and he can rest his chin on the top of my head. I was so fucking embarrassed that she was doing this. I literally backed up into his chest and took his coat and hid it around myself.
Holy shit.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh shit, she's really doing this. And my cousin's like, come on, you can do it. And I'm like, I'm not doubting I can do it. I'm like, but I didn't want to push it because I didn't know if he had a girlfriend or if he was waiting for somebody or anything else like that. But yeah, sound logic doesn't matter to 6 shots into Jameson. So I will say this. She will argue that it took him like 10 minutes to come over and talk to me, when in actuality, it didn't. Sorry.
How long was it?
Maybe a minute or two.
Yeah, it was just like a couple of minutes. It's just like I took a swig and I look over. I'm like, I need to. Yeah, I gotta go over there, but I gotta.
You had to work up some courage, so you took a shot real quick, right, to go over there and talk to her. Fucking guy. All right. So Wilma's hiding in the chest of her friend, her very fucking tall friend. Fred is fucking trying to step over Wilma's sister to get to her. You finally get there, and what happens?
I think I mumbled or stuttered something out like, "Hi, thanks for the beer," or something similar. I'm Fred.
My name is Fred.
Okay. and then what? I mean, obviously, you guys got to know each other and shit.
Then we had a lot more to drink. There was a conga line involved.
Wait. This is at the bar, right? Not in bed? Okay.
No, that was at the bar. We were still at the bar. We went to leave. His buddy took off, so my brother, who was sober, was going to drive us. And so we got in the back of my SUV. My brother was driving. My sister's in the front. She is drunk as fuck. My brother's sober, laughing his ass off at us, and me and Fred are in the back seat making out.
Which I completely forget about later on when we actually have our date later on. I'm trying to make a move on her as we're watching movies before Netflix and chill. And she's like, "Oh, damn, it's about damn time." I'm like, "Oh, it's the first." You don't remember in the back of the SUV, do you? No. She started explaining it to me, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And then we start making out.
Okay, so you guys drink a lot. Okay, well, did he take some shots later on that night?
No.
Okay, so he was a man of his word. He's just naturally a pussy. Okay.
He still doesn't do hard alcohol. And if he does, it's very little.
Okay. So you guys drink, you chit chat. Next thing you know, you guys end up in the back of an SUV making out. Where did you go? Or were you just parked there and fucking tonsil hockey?
My brother was driving him home, and then he was taking me and my sister home.
Oh shit! What a cock block, dude. I mean, granted, it's your fucking brother. I wouldn't even fucking let you in the car, bitch, if it was my sister. But oh, dude, how bad were your blue balls?
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I was just happy to be making out on the chick.
Had it been a long time?
It'd been a while, yeah.
Ever since the ministry.
When I got back.
Oh, that's right. You're okay.
Okay. It was funny because he gave me his phone number, and I was so drunk. I'm like, I wonder if this motherfucker actually gave me his real phone number. I called him as we were backing out of the driveway. I actually watched him pick his phone up as he was walking into the house.
Did you really? You're one of those?
Yeah. I was that night.
3 days.
Dude, fuck 3 days. This bitch didn't wait 3 minutes. She's like, I'm gonna fucking like. First of all, you can lower the window and say, "Hey, is this your real number?" No, you fucking call it. And he's like, "Really? I'm watching you drive away from my fucking driveway, okay, and you're calling me? Yep. Okay, yeah. All right, right on. Okay, so that was the first time y'all met.
Yes.
Wait, how far did you get in the back seat?
I remember kissing. I don't think there was anything else. I think I was too scared to raise my hands up and do anything since there was the sister and brother there.
I'd be more
Okay.
scared of my sister than I would be of my brother.
But your
Sorry.
sister was trying to get you dick.
Sorry, Bubba.
But your sister was trying to get you laid.
Yeah, it's still scary.
You know, mission accomplished. And then when you're getting there, I don't see why she would fucking give you shit, because that's kind of, fucked up, isn't it?
Not 6 shots deep into Jameson, it's not.
All right. Okay. That was the first meet. Top Gun got offered alcohol, said no, met the girl after all, ended up getting in the back seat of an SUV with brother and sister in the front seat, making out. You didn't even grab a boob or nothing like that?
I don't remember. Maybe I don't. Okay, she's saying no, so I guess I didn't.
Okay. Oh, well, all right. Fine. So now we move on to when you guys first fucked. What? They're both laughing at me because they already know I know the answer. They don't fucking remember where the shit. But let's try it out, okay? Fred, what do you remember about the first time you guys did it? Where were you? What number date was this? What were y'all doing? Where'd you go? Talk to me.
We had already discussed. Well, we made plans for our first actual date for later on that week, and it would happen to be a ladies' night at that same bar. And while we were there talking, getting to know each other, we had decided, I think it was that same night, we decided to wait like 2 or 3 weeks, or it was after a second date we decided that. Either way, had decided to wait a little while because we both felt it was kind of, special. We didn't want to just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and then bail.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking make out on the first date, and
Of course.
like in the backseat of an SUV. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, that was the introductory making out. Anyways, so
I mean, most people settle for a handshake, but y'all do tongues. All right, cool. I gotta go to Wisconsin, man. That shit sounds like a fun place. All right.
yeah. Anywho, it was like 2-3 weeks into dating, and actually after that first date, we had been talking or texting each other every day since then. But yeah, so we ended up doing a little bit of the date, watching a movie thing. I made my classic dinner of hamburger helper,
Green
instant
beans and instant mashed potatoes.
because it's a good bachelor diet. The
Every fucking meal.
instructions are right there on the box, and there's dozens of varieties, so it's very handy.
Hamburger helper, green beans in a can, and instant mashed potatoes does not make a fucking
There's
meal.
about half a dozen different varieties of instant potato flavorings, and there's different cuts for the green beans, so you gotta change it up a little bit, and it's festive.
Hold on. Was there a candle involved?
No, just a...
Oh, that's where you fucked up.
Okay.
You put a candle, it changes everything. It doesn't matter how plain it is. Okay, so she came over to your place, right?
Yeah, pretty much all the dates, I think, was over to our place, or at least whenever we had a dinner date, at-home date like that.
Okay, let's hear it from Wilma. You went over to his place for this date. What number date was it?
I don't know.
Okay, let's make up a number, 69. How long have y'all been seeing each other up until this part?
Few weeks.
Few weeks. All right. Okay. You went over for a very unique dinner, and then what? What'd y'all do? Just watch movies, drink beer, and shit?
Yeah. That's actually like literally all we did.
Okay.
We're very simple people, apparently.
And then we started making out, started pulling her shirt off, like it started kind of warming up some.
Okay. That's what the details I want, man. Shit. Okay. Fucking cherry popping.
And then I think I tried some Rico Suave type, hey.
You spoke Spanish?
No, I was just like a move. Like, hey, should we, move this to the bedroom or something like that? And she's like, yeah, let's. I'm like, all right.
Nice.
And then the roommates came home and we went out to the bar instead. Came back shit-faced and don't remember doing anything. All I remember is that I woke up the next morning thanking my lucky stars that he didn't have a tiny dick.
Well, wait, you fucking jumped up with the story. Okay, your roommates.
Is the story.
Yeah, that is the story.
How many roommates do you have?
One.
With his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, okay. You said, hey, baby, let's go to the room. She said yes. And then the roommates came in. I mean, I'm sorry. Who fucking gives a shit if they hear anything? He had his girlfriend come over anyways.
Yeah, they happened to come in, but they were out doing whatever, and then they wanted to go out.
We weren't to the bedroom yet.
No.
Oh, you weren't at...
We were just getting up off the couch or just about to move or something like that.
But why couldn't you just go to the bedroom and close the door?
Because they offered to take us out for drinks.
very good drunk.
Oh, okay.
I was the new person, and they had to scope me out.
Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay. Because if it was me, I'd be like, hey, fucking don't knock on my door. I'm going to put a fucking tie or a sock on the whole door handle, whatever it is. And, yeah, I'm done. But, okay, so the roommates wanted to see how Wilma was, if you're cool, if you're up to Fred's standards. Took y'all to a bar. Y'all got fucking hammered as fuck. And Wilma, you don't remember shit, do you?
Nope.
Then how do you know he didn't have a small dick?
Because I woke up sore the next morning.
Can you say that again? You got to speak a little bit louder for this.
It's like because I woke up sore the next morning.
Was it in the butt?
No.
Okay.
No, he actually got the right hole, thank God.
I googled it. So.
Okay, is he really like huge?
He's very well endowed.
Wow, good on you. Okay, about how much inches? Talk to us.
About 8.5.
8.5 inches. What about thickness? How many fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably about 3 inches or so.
3 inches. Okay, 3 inches. God damn, that's a big fucking dude. You can fucking stretch out a tuna can. Son of a bitch.
Yes, I never tried.
I mean, you gonna stretch out the size on something. No wonder you're a sore girl. Shit. Okay, Fred. What? Okay, obviously Wilma doesn't remember that y'all fucked. She just remembers. Did you wake up at his place or did he take you home?
He had to go to work the next morning. I woke up at his place.
Okay, so you woke up at his place. You're sore. You're like, okay, I guess we fucked. What do you remember, Fred?
I remember being happy, like, oh my gosh, there's a girl on my bed. And,
But do you remember fucking?
like, bits and pieces. Because I think at that point, I finally was, like, kind of blackout drunkish a little bit. But, yeah, I remember part of it, most of it. It was a good time. It was great. It was fantastic. I was happy as hell we finally got to that point.
Was she, when you woke up, was she naked in your bed?
Yeah, we were both naked, I want to say.
How much would it suck if y'all didn't do it, but you woke up naked to his... That's just...
Especially if I woke up sore.
But the roommate had a big old smile on his face, didn't he?
Right? Right?
Okay, so... Oh, my God. So the first time you guys fucked, y'all really don't remember shit. You just go have the aftermath, all the evidence, like, shit, I'm naked, she's naked... And then Wilma's thinking, I'm fucking sore as fuck. I'm naked. He's naked. I guess we fucked, but you don't remember shit about it.
Don't remember anything.
I gotta go to Wisconsin, dude. All you guys in every out there, you know, listen to the everyday random shit. Go to Wisconsin. You know, first of all, don't fucking say no to fucking free alcohol. Anybody, no matter where the fuck you are, I don't give a fuck what country you're at. Don't say no to free alcohol. I think that's going to be the moral of this story, all right? Forget all the freaky shit. Forget all of the fucking soreness, the 8.5 inches and 3 inches wide, whatever the fuck. Don't refuse alcohol from a hot chick or any chick at that matter, all right? But since then, how has your sex life been, Fred?
It's been very good, very consistent, very, very enjoyable, very happy.
Do you remember most of it?
Yeah, there's actually a very memorable one that was very soon too, like soon after the first time, where she was out drinking with her best friend, the same best friend again, and I didn't go out with her because I had to work late at work. I was working long hours, like 12, 15, it was really long hours. Anyways, I was home, got a call, hey, on your way to your place, this is her best friend calling, she's fucked up, I'm just going to drop her over at your place. You know, she said she just wants to go over to your place. Okay, that's cool. She comes stumbling in. I had to basically pick her up and carry her back to my room. You know, throw her in bed. We obviously do it. And not too long after, she's like, oh my God. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm going to puke. Go get a bucket. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. He dropped you off here and now you're like puke where you're gonna puke.
Hey, you got laid.
Well, yeah, I know I got laid, and mind you, this was, you know, soon after I got this brand new bedroom set and everything for work, my room and everything. I was all proud, making decent money.
Did she puke all over your shit?
Well, she puked all over the bed. I was not fast enough finding this bucket because I'm like running into the kitchen trying to find it, get back, and she had already puked. So I ended up trying to clean up what I could. Drug her into the bathroom, showered her off, cleaned her off because it was in her hair and everything. So I made sure to clean her up.
Oh.
And then we went back to bed after I'd, like I said, cleaned up what I could. And now there's a forever memory stain from her puke on the mattress. So whenever we change the sheets, I always point it out to her, say,
Dude, you have a memento. That is so sweet. What do you have to say for yourself, Wilma?
Good night, Tater.
Holy shit. So the first fuck that you do remember shortly thereafter, you finally fucking did it. And she fucking puked all over your bed.
I guess he rocked it pretty fucking hard, didn't he?
Dude, you jarred something loose with that 8.5 fucking thick fucking cock of yours.
something. I don't know. I guess I did. I mean, shit. Put it on shaking instead of stirring. All of a sudden,
Wow. I don't know what to say anymore. You guys have me speechless. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here for Everyday Random Shits Cherry Poppin'. Fucking Wisconsinites. God damn it.
Well, on that note, I'm sorry. We got engaged 2 months later.
2 months later? There's no lag between the vag, is there?
we were about 2 months into the relationship, maybe 2.5 when we got engaged. Because at 3 months is when we actually moved in together. So it was about 2-ish months we got engaged, 3 months moved in together, and then it was a little over a year together when we got married.
So you proposed 2.5 months into it?
Approximately, yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Can you walk me through the proposal?
Well, we went to the mall, and we went to the jewelry store, and he asked me what I liked, and so I told him princess cut white gold. And little did I know that instead of actually sending it out to have it sized, he had bought it, put it in his pocket, but he had to show it to me because he put the ring on top of the keys to the truck. So if he didn't propose to me just then, I would have known that he had it. So he proposed to me in the parking lot of the mall.
No, I'm really horrible at, keeping quiet about secrets and whatnot or surprises, so I ended up just saying screw it and proposed to you right then and there.
Was it sweet? What did he say?
They were on top of my keys.
Oh, well. Plan B?
Yeah, basically.
That wasn't how it went down. I think I tried to joke it off or something like that.
Yeah, they were on top of my keys, but...
Well, I'd already knew you were going to say yes because we were in bed the one other night earlier.
Oh,
we
shit.
talked about it.
You knew she was going to say yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're rocking thicky, weren't you? When you're rocking thicky like that, man, you know they're going to say yes.
It was after we'd had sex, and after we had that talk, then we had sex again. So, yeah.
No, I knew when he walked through the door at the bar that I was going to marry him.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Even 6 shots deep into Jameson.
Oh, I wasn't 6 shots deep. My sister was.
Oh, okay. Right on. So
I was only 2 in.
So it was love at first sight, literally, for you.
Yeah, no, I knew that I was going to marry him.
Out of all those motherfuckers at the bar on St. Patty's Day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Was he wearing tight pants? Can you see it? Like, holy shit, that is fucking thick. Hi, husband.
No, he walked in and there was a bar in the way with a bunch of people. Basically, all I saw was chest up.
Wow. Because you're an ugly motherfucker, dude. I gotta give you. I mean, shit.
I was in better shape back then, so I think that kind of helped.
Well, here's another weird thing. Sorry not to make your story much longer. I know you wanted to wrap it up. But after we moved in together, my 2-year-old nephew would come over. He likes to clean my purse out. So he'd dump my purse out and he'd take all the change and put it in his piggy bank. Well, I decided to clean up my wallet one day. And I came across a business card for a record service that a friend of mine had given me when I had a car that was having trouble about 1.5 years prior. And I'm sitting there and I pulled the card out. I'm like, oh, well, I don't really need this anymore until I looked at the card. And it had his name on it. I had his business card, Fred's business card, in my wallet for 1.5 years before I met him.
You had a tow truck?
No, I worked for the company. A buddy of mine, his dad owned it, and I was there early enough that they made the business cards, and I had a box of business cards made. But then I deployed, and a mutual buddy of ours ended up working there before I left, and obviously the box of business cards were there, and I was gone overseas for 1 year, so no point in me having the cards. So he ended up using them. He had them with him. And then he just said, hey, no, this is my buddy's card, but he's gone, so I'm just, handing him out. So that was how she ended up getting it.
So she had your number before she even met you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna wrap it. That's fucking crazy though. But we're gonna wrap it up. Before we wrap it up, tell them that story with who is it? Your grandfather and the statue.
Oh, it's not the statue. My grandfather used to carve woodworks. He passed away before he got to meet Fred, and my grandmother had decided that she didn't want to live in the apartment that he passed away in. Totally understandable. So we went to move her into a smaller place, and she started giving everybody all the carvings that my pop-up had made. And there was one, it was the bust of an eagle head. And she told me, she goes, and that one goes to Fred. I'm like, well, why does that one go to Fred? Like, I'm like, I just met him. I'm like, I want to see where it goes. And she goes, no. She goes, Pop-Up said that goes to Fred. I'm like, Granny, Pop-Up never met Fred. I said, I met Fred after Pop-Up died. She goes, nope, he said it. She goes, go look on the bottom of it. So I did, thinking, okay, And I walked over, and sure as shit, his name was on the bottom of that fucking statue. So it's a wooden bust of an eagle head, and it sits in our house to this day.
So your grandfather never met Fred. Nope. But he made this statue, and he said, hey, this is for Fred.
Because he served.
Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy. Meanwhile, 4 houses down, there's some geek named Fred. I was like, she hasn't called me yet. The grandfather said he was going to hook me up, but she hasn't called me yet. What the fuck? All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Chair Poppin', episode 3, if you will. Oh, by the way, before we leave, Wilma, I asked you a question. Some of my geeky, overweight guys out there, just like me, want to know, can we see some cleavage?
Show them the picture on your watch.
So, is that a yes, no?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, there you go, guys. I'm gonna put that picture up. And look, if you're listening to this shit, go ahead and get your phone, look at it, and I'm gonna put that picture right now. All right, guys. Don't forget to like us on Everyday Random Shit. That's going to be !T. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Both of those links are going to be down below in the video description. Until next time, guys. Peace out.